Hello, I'm Mario Tanaguzzi, Senior News Editor with Retail Insider. Joining me today is Desai St. Hilaire and Clinton Redhead, who are with the CMOS guy. Thanks for joining us today.
Hi, Mario. Thanks for having us.
Hi, Mario. So nice to be here today with you.
All right, let's start by just tell me a little bit about the CMOS guy. Love the name. What do you guys do?
Absolutely. The CMOS Guide was started just to help educate others on the health benefits of CMOS.
CMOS is a neutral, dense algae that contains 90% of the minerals and vitamins our bodies need for proper function. CMOS is most commonly used to make a gel.
Oh,
The gel, it can be used just like that. You can eat it as is. You can add it to your smoothies. You can add it to your tea or your breakfast in the morning, just to make sure you're getting all those minerals and vitamins that your body needs.
okay. And where does someone like myself buy something like that?
You can find us online. We have a website, www.mossupyourlife.ca.
Okay. And no retail, like no stores or
There are a few retail locations in the Greater Toronto area that carry our products now. One in Scarborough Town Centre called Black Owned Toronto. They also are just opening up a new location at Square One in Mississauga.
yeah.
And there's also a location in Hamilton called Art Collective, which is carrying our products right now as well.
Wonderful. So when did you guys start this?
We've been in business since 2019.
Yes, we started in the heart of COVID.
Oh gosh, there's so many stories like that out there, but so many successful stories that have moved on. We're in the midst right now of Black History Month, and there was a recent survey that came out, just talking about some of the challenges, I guess, Black entrepreneurs have faced. Let me, before asking you some details about that survey, what's been your experience as a Black business owner out there? Has it been difficult?
Yeah, I think the primary challenges that Black entrepreneurs face majority of the time is just lack of capital, lack of access, lack of relationships. When we started, kind of like Clinton said earlier, it was right in the midst of the pandemic.
Yeah.
We didn't have access to capital to start the business off exactly how we wanted it to right away.
Hmm.
So it was a gradual progression. We started with the resources that we had available to us, our savings, our personal money, between the two of us, how we could use our skills that we've developed throughout our past to work together and make this work.
Yeah, and just the power of our community and the social media tools that was available. We used Instagram. Instagram was a very powerful tool just to promote ourselves and just put ourselves out there so our community knows what we're doing, and just to reach out to other Black business owners that are doing the same things, just so we can kind of get insights from them and their hardship and what they had to go through.
Yeah, and you mentioned the capital part of it. The survey showed that 55% Black business owners were denied business loan at least once, have been denied. So that clearly shows you some of the challenges faced there. What I'm curious about is, how do you view yourself as part of the community in terms of being, for lack of a better word, role model? Like I know in the survey it showed 70% view their success as important for the success of future generations in the Black community. Do you see that? Is that a bit of a burden to bear for you?
I wouldn't say it's a burden, but it's an opportunity for us to create, inspiration for younger individuals from our communities. So we're just using this platform to continue to educate people and to let them know, how our journey was, what we learned along the way, and just continue to share our stories and our experience on social medias. When we see opportunities, we always share it on Instagram and our personal pages.
Yeah.
We always have people contact us that want to start their own business, so we can let them know, this is what we went through. You can reach out to these people if you need connections on certain aspects.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would, like Clinton said, we look at it as less of a burden, more of an opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm just not when we started, we didn't really see Black couples in the wellness industry. Like that alone, that misrepresentation, it causes some intimidation. It takes a little bit of courage to actually put yourself out there. So we put it upon ourselves just to try to do that and be transparent with our community about what challenges we're facing, what we're working towards, what our goals are. And the outreach that we've received has been amazing. Like people, even just customers who are picking up an order, they'd be giving us tips and people that we can go to ask for help. So we're just trying to look at it as an opportunity.
All right. Now, bear with me if I ask you, like, how old are you, both of you?
I'm actually turning 30 in a couple weeks.
I just turned 32.
Okay, so I'm curious, you're young entrepreneurs, have you had any in the Black community, any role models that, like, personally for yourselves, that you guys have looked up to or tried to see as either as mentors, either on a personal level, but more on just as an example of what can be done out there?
Absolutely. I think for myself, I don't have just one particular person, but I'm always reading, listening to podcasts, just trying to educate myself on others' stories. I think it's so inspiring just to hear how others have overcome their obstacles. And I
Yeah.
take things here and there from how I can use that in my own life. Of course, we have our families, our friends, and creating this business has allowed us to meet a lot of other business owners, which has been amazing. So we've been able to learn a lot just through our community and the people around us.
Yeah, and during that process and just putting ourselves out there, we saw opportunities. We got accepted to this foodpreneur lab program that was a very it was a cohort program. It was about 9 months long. We just completed it, and that gave us access to a lot of people, industry experts in the food industry, that can really give us insights on how to continue to sustain our business, how to grow our business, and how to connect with like-minded individuals that are going through the same hardships and challenges like we are.
Yeah. All right. Now, one of the last things I wanted to ask you about, and which was an important element of this survey, was 75% feel the need and the importance of giving back to the Black community. How do you feel about that?
Absolutely. I think, throughout the last few years, supporting Black-owned businesses, buying Black has been trending, and it's been a bigger conversation. But I think it's not only important to buy from Black-owned businesses, but for us to create more Black-owned, more Black entrepreneurs. That representation has to be there. We have to be a leader for our community and just create the path so that others can come along as well and have something to look up to. So for us personally, we have a lot of goals, a lot of things that we'd like to accomplish, but we definitely want to bring our community along with us and continue to work together and grow together.
Mm-hmm. One final thing. If you had a friend or siblings or whatever, younger siblings, like, came up to you and said, what advice would you give to me as a someone who aspires to be a Black business owner, what would you tell them?
Personally, I would say, thoughts become things. Everything starts with a thought. And once you can manifest that thought in your mind, you can make it happen, and just surround yourself with like-minded people, be uncomfortable, put yourself in different rooms, and just get yourself out there and let people know what you're doing. The one thing that we did is, when we started our business, we went public. We let our friends, we let our family, our social circles knew what we were doing and what product we were selling. So if anybody, had industry knowledge about this and this product, they can reach out to us and they can say, you know what, this is something that you can use. So just put yourself out there.
I agree. And for myself, like, confidence. Even if you don't feel like it, sometimes just wake up and do it because it's going to pay off. And I think that's the biggest piece of advice I would give.
All right. It's wonderful. Thank you both for joining us today.
Thank you for having us,
Thank
Mario.
you for having us, Mario.
All right. That was Desai St. Hilaire and Clinton Redhead, who are with the CMOS guy. I'm Mario Tonaguzzi, a senior news editor with Retail Insider. Thanks for joining us today.